Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lifts the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes.
Formula One.
Because down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing, basketball, and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTv Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806 242 9799. Sport Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Morning everyone, welcome to Sportville today on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio, where we give to you the latest news of sport all over the world today, and I am YAZID.
Good morning to viewers and listeners out there. This is Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. This is Sportville, where we give you the latest and updates about what is going on in football. I am IBRAHIM ONIGBINDE.
Okay, starting with the Red Devils, Manchester United. Rio Ferdinand, a legend of Manchester United, slams Manchester United treatment of David De Gea. Rio Ferdinand is disappointed with how Manchester United have treated David De Gea and claims more and more players are leaving the club with a sour taste in their mouth. The 32-year-old future at Old Trafford looks more uncertain than ever, with his contract set to expire on Friday after 12 years of service to the Premier League giant. The Red Devils could still resign David De Gea after his contract expires, but Ferdinand claims it is unlikely given how United hierarchy have treated veteran goalkeeper David De Gea, who has tried a lot for Manchester United side. What do you see to Manchester United treating David De Gea as if he is no one to them?
The way Manchester United has been treating David De Gea is unfair. I said it. Because looking at Manchester United, everybody knows. And look at David De Gea. For 12 years, he has been at Manchester United. He has helped Manchester United in a lot of trophies. In terms of achievements, he has helped Manchester United. Even when he had an injury, they brought in some other goalkeeper, like then they did Anderson. They even go about Dubravka. To support the VJ, but the J still stood like, I'm still with Manchester United. There was some years back, like 2 or 3 seasons back, which Manchester United want to offload the J as well, but the J said, I'm going nowhere. I am my blood and part of me is Manchester United, which he did not want to leave. Looking at that, Ferdinand also said the same thing. They are treating him. The only thing that can just make David De Gea to stay at that is when Manchester United were unable to sign Andre Onana, because if they were able to sign that, I believe they will need to sell David De Gea, and treating him the way they are doing now, it's unfair. I will just urge Manchester United team, and it's because what I just said is because Manchester United said is at stake now. Sheikh Jazim Mofani. Jim Ratcliffe, we want to get on Manchester United, which Sheikh Jazim is now leading the race together. So the Glazer family are having issues now, leaving Manchester United. So those players that are leaving, we're also saying the same thing. Manchester United has not been fair with them when they were about to leave there. So they should give, even if they want him to leave, they should just give him a good respect for him being there for 12 years. 12 good years. He should just be he should just not leave like that, because before they can just treat him like that, Manchester United has to pay for that.
Okay, Mason Mount of Manchester United all times agreed with £55 million and £5 million on add-ons. Mason Mount, who said, I am Chelsea blood, and eventually he has moved to the Red Devils. Mason Mount to Manchester United. First question on that. Manchester United midfield, we have the likes of Bruno Fernandes, we have the likes of Casemiro, we have McTominay, we have Donny van de Beek. He hasn't terminated his contract there. We now have Mason Mount, we have Fred Eriksen in the midfield of Manchester United. What is going to happen next season? Do you see Mason Mount benching the midfield position and starting in the first 11 for Manchester United next season?
Yes, I will support that because Mason Mount is a young player. Mason Mount, looking at him at Chelsea, he was brought into Chelsea team by Frank Lampard. Yes, Frank Lampard believed so much in Mason Mount when he was there. So and he proved himself then, which we thought Chelsea thought Mason Mount would be the next Frank Lampard then. He has been so superb then. So I believe the problem he has at Chelsea was just some like an injury. He's having some injury. One. The second thing is the crisis being at Chelsea then. So has brought him down. So I believe when he gets to Manchester, he's a very young and versatile player. So when he gets to Manchester United now, I see Mason Mount coming into the first team 11. But Manchester United, we have a problem with the midfield setup because you can't bench Casemiro because Casemiro is a defensive midfielder, not an attacking midfielder. The only thing they will have to do is Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno Fernandes cannot just be on the bench for Mason Mount. So I will just believe because those midfielders that Manchester United has, the likes of McTominay is a defensive midfielder. And we see also plays as a defensive midfielder. Casemiro also plays as a defensive midfielder. So the attacking midfielder they had was just Bruno Fernandes. So they can also bring in Mason Mount to the team. It will only affect the attackers. If they had to they want to juggle the team, it will affect the attack because they will have to change the formation, maybe to 4-4-2. Only if he can do that, and he will have to put Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes. If you want to start Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount up front, so then he will use some other defensive midfielder there. So you just use two attackers, maybe Rashford and Anthony Martial or thereabouts. So I think unless he can go with 4-4-2 formation.
Okay, without a 4-4-2 formation, can they follow the Real Madrid style of Casemiro as defensive midfield, Toni Kroos and Modric? And Casemiro is representing Casemiro and Manchester United, and they use Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount.
That means Eriksen will be benched. McTominay will be benched. That's a big problem. It will be a problem for Erik Ten Hag, but I know he will know what to do about it. But I'll just advise him to just, if he wants to use that, he should just be careful because Chelsea has been good to Manchester United when the kind of the likes of players. We look at Jamata. He went to Manchester from Manchester. Matic also went from Chelsea to Manchester United. So he has been good to them. So I believe Manchester United should also replicate the way he is at Chelsea at Manchester United.
Okay, my other question on that. Chelsea this summer has left Matthew Kovacic.
One.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek almost committed to AC Milan.
Yes.
N'Golo Kante and now Mason Mount in the Chelsea's midfield.
In the Chelsea midfield. Yes.
Who are the replacements for all these players?
Chelsea will actually believe me. Chelsea will sign a new player this season.
Okay.
Before the season begins. They have Enzo Fernandez now.
Okay.
Presently only Enzo Fernandez and Conor Gallagher were the only midfielder at Chelsea. Chelsea want to get Moises Caicedo to support the midfield. They were looking at this Viega from Celta Vigo from Celta Vigo. They were looking at the Lavia. They want to get that. So there are some little young. I want to just say that Mauricio Pochettino wants to build up the team as a young team, not as old as Chelsea has been before. He would like some Didier Drogba, Makelele, Michael Essien. He wants to build on young players. He wants to. When Ajax was, look at Ajax then. The highest of when Ajax was there, they came to Europa League then. when they won the Europa League, the highest of them, of the players then age was 23. You want to check it? The player that was there had they played perfectly well, which everybody was like, eh. That was when they played against Chelsea then, when Hakim Ziyech was still there. You know, that was where Chelsea saw Hakim Ziyech and let's move on with it. So I think Mauricio Pochettino wants to change the total changing of the team to a young team. Just have Thiago Silva and Raheem Sterling as an experience that can help the team. That's just about Chelsea team for
on
now.
Arsenal. Declan Rice giving green light for Arsenal Medica as details emerge on huge £105 million transfer. It comes after a saga that has spanned months and many bids, but one that appears to have seen the Gunners come out on top. Bearing any late drama, Rice was believed to have made a move to the Emirates, his top priority this summer, while Arsenal viewed the midfielder as a top priority. There's a TV I watched on Arsenal Fans TV, where they were discussing about Declan Rice to Arsenal, and a fan said Declan Rice shunned both Bayern Munich, Manchester United and Chelsea and chose Arsenal in the same summer. That his ambition for Arsenal is going to be very great. So what he wants to achieve with Arsenal is going to be very great. Where my question is heading down to, same as Manchester United, I said the midfield options for Arsenal. We know Arsenal to play, when Arsenal were playing last season, they used two defensive midfielders, the likes of Thomas Partey and either Jorginho or Xhaka, and roam around with Odegaard as forward. But now they have Kai Havertz in the team. They have Martin Odegaard, and I know Arteta will still want to use Gabriel Jesus. And let's not forget, in the midfield we still have Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe, at the beginning of this summer transfer window, Arteta promised him that he's going to have more playing time this summer. And Emil Smith-Rowe suffered a lot of playing time because of injury problems. And also we have, let's even leave the attacker side, Havertz, Odegaard, Smith-Rowe. What do you see Arsenal doing in the midfield? Do they change it to one defensive midfield and two forward, or two defensive, one forward? And let's not forget we have Fabio Vieira also in the midfield options for Arsenal.
Mikel Arteta has gotten what he wanted. He has been clamoring for Declan Rice, and he has got Declan Rice now. Looking at Declan Rice from West Ham United, look at the way he plays. He plays as he's not even playing as defensive midfielder. He plays box to box. Okay, yes, he plays box to box. When he was at West Ham, he moves with the ball. When he loses the ball, he comes back to defend the ball. Now, to Arsenal team, you have Kai Havertz. Normally, Kai Havertz plays as a striker as Chelsea, at times as a false nine as Chelsea. Well, Mikel Arteta promised Kai Havertz to use him, to play him as a midfielder, because that was where we knew Kai Havertz to be a better player, to be a better option for. He plays as a midfielder. If he plays as a 9 or false 9, he don't really perform the way he's expected of. That was why I said, look at Bayer Leverkusen. Look at the way he plays. He plays from the flanks, plays from the midfield, plays shots, having a lot of dribbles. So looking at looking at the team, now, I will see the team as the formation as 4-1-2-3. That's my own option for that. Declan Rice will play as a defensive midfielder because we don't have Granit Xhaka anymore. Thomas Partey will soon leave Arsenal, and if he did not, he may be used as the bench. From the bench, he may be used. Jorginho there will also be. Jorginho is now close to 29 or 30, if I'm not mistaken, or even more than that, if I'm not mistaken. So Jorginho will be bench, will be substitute to Arsenal team. So Declan Rice will play as a defensive midfielder, because you can't expect a team to get up to 100 or 105 player and use them as a bench and use as a substitute. No, unless you are not performing what they wanted from you. So Declan Rice will play as a defensive midfielder. Martin Odegaard cannot be benched. That's not possible. He's the captain of the team. Yeah. So Martin Odegaard cannot be benched. Kai Havertz cannot be benched as well. So I think Declan Rice should play as a defensive midfielder. Odegaard and Havertz to move, so the Havertz can just dazzle the way he wanted to do, which I did not give him the chance to do that. So, and that is what I say about the midfield for Arsenal next season. For this season, though, we are now in another new season now.
Okay. There's a discussion in the Madrid room about the next captain of the team. We have Nacho, we have Cavalla, we have Toni Kroos, and we have Luka Modric. Who do you see the captain band on next season?
It should be Modric. If it is not, Toni Kroos or Modric.
Let's not forget Nacho wore the captain band before the end of the season last season campaign. So. Does Nacho continue to be the captain of?
I don't see Nacho being the captain of the team. You know why I said so? Is, you need to look at the player, the performance of the player in the team, the way you control the team. Look at Toni Kroos. I would say he's an elder when it comes to experience
in football. Yeah.
In football, I would say Toni Kroos is more experienced even than Nacho. So I would say Toni Kroos being the captain or even Modric. Because if they give it to either one of the two, they can control the team the way they wanted. They can, they'll be able to come out with, because Madrid now is moving with young players now as well. Not like the way of Roberto Carlos then, when the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. They're moving with around. They're rolling around with the young team now, with the young players now. With Rodrigo, Vinicius, Camavinga, all those. So they need an experience. Yeah, Jude Bellingham didn't have the experience. And I heard the news recently now that Ancelotti said he's given Jude Bellingham number 10. He wants to play him as a 10. I saw the news this morning that he wants to give Jude Bellingham to play as a 10. They want to change his even the shirt. They want to give him shirt number 10 to play him as a 10. Which I was like, well, let's see how it goes with Carlo Ancelotti, because he's an experienced manager when it comes to managing a team. Carlo Ancelotti is also one of the best manager. So I see either Kroos or Luka Modric being the captain of the team will help Real Madrid. Looking at that from Nacho's side, I don't see Nacho being the captain of the team next season. Okay,
Chelsea are keen on signing Romelu Lavia, and Liverpool has already raised alarm to sign Romelu Lavia. You see Liverpool taking up this opportunity before Chelsea signs Romelu Lavia?
It's possible because Chelsea has just been so, well, I would just say, I don't even know what to qualify Chelsea with, because when it comes to signing of players, not like the way they are doing before. When they have the sporting, before they did not have a sporting director, a good manager, which is there now. So the manager will say, okay, I want this player. Yeah, okay. The sporting director, the scout will also look into that. Let's look at this player. Is it what they are bringing, the price they are bringing up for him? Look at Moses Caicedo they want to get. Moses Caicedo, Brighton will say they want to give him out at £100 million. But Chelsea were like, we are not paying more than 80. If it were to be before Todboli, he will pay the money and get him. But those scouts, they were like, no, you can't pay more than this for Moses Caicedo. So to Lavia as well, they were looking at it like, okay, if they want to get Lavia, they had the money, because look at the players they've sold. They have the money to get Lavia. But they were like, if they did not get Lavia, they want to go to Viega. They have so many options. Okay. I saw in news, there's also a player they want to get, Lobugia or something. I saw the guy who's playing at France Ligue 1. I just saw the news, like, who is this again? So the scouts were scouting. If we did not get this, we should be able to get this to cover up the lapses that have been at Chelsea team.
Okay, that was a wonderful discussion back there on Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal, and Madrid on their midfield options, the players they are scouting for, and Madrid next captain for 2023-2024 campaign. Okay, we've come to the end of Sports Vibe today on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell for more fantastic programs like this. I remain YAZID TAOHEED.
We will always give you the best on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Do like our pages, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We give you the latest update of news here, which you will love to hear. And I am IBRAHIM. We say a goodbye.